What's up, fam? My YouTube fam. This is your girl, Gail Crowder, and I am so excited to talk to you about something positive. Everybody's talking about how the coronavirus is literally, taking marriages and people are just miserable in their houses. But I want to talk to you about something that is positive, how to date your spouse during quarantine. And being quarantined doesn't always have to be doom and gloom. Let me just tell you this, it can be something amazing, something positive. And I just want to open your mind to something fun. I know things have been heavy. I know that we as wives have become the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the mask maker. I mean, we have taken on so many additional roles since this coronavirus. But it's time to have a little bit of fun. And as I was sitting here thinking, I was like, so many people are talking about, what's going to happen after the coronavirus, that it's going to be a lot of divorces. And, 63% of people are saying, that they have thought about divorce because they haven't spent this much time in the household with their spouse. And 42% said that they're definitely going to divorce their spouse. But I just want to come on here and just say, you don't have to be in a bad space just because you're confined and just because we're quarantined. We can make this fun and we can turn things around. And so I wanted to come on here and give you five amazing date night ideas, because again, we still have to date our spouses even though we're quarantined. And even if you guys are not in a great space, and even if you're tired of being in the house, um you can turn things around. And I'm a strong believer in trying to find the positive in the negative. And so I wanted to give you guys some great ideas. The first thing is create your own sip and paint. Right? Even if you don't drink wine, get your favorite beverage. And you're like, Gail, we don't have paint. We're not paint, people who paint. Let me just tell you, if you have kids at home, if you have markers, if you have pens, you can create your own sip and paint, right? So, set the mood, get you some amazing music, some oldies with goodies, right? Get yourself either some pens, some crayons, or whatever. Get yourself a pad and a pen, and create your own sip and paint, right? Or sip and draw, whatever that looks like. But make it could be a picture that you paint that's already in your house, or you can become you and your husband can switch off becoming your own Picasso. Like can be the statue, and then you turn around and you become the statue. Now, clothes are optional, right? This is your date night. And I usually tell people to date in their bedrooms. But these date night tips, I'm telling you to get out of your bedroom, right? And do something different in another part of your home. Gail, I live in an apartment. It's cramped. Do if you're normally in the living room area, do it in the kitchen. If you're normally in the kitchen, do it in the bathroom. Do something different, right? And pick a different location. Another great date night idea is create your own jazz club, right? And you're like, how can we do that? Let me just tell you, dim the lights or turn the lights off completely. Get yourself some flashlight. Take the time to, before you, do this, you got to plan, right? Just get you a playlist of all your favorite jazz. Set up a little table on the floor, a little table, or do it on the floor, and create a jazz night, right? Something where you guys can just, tap your head if you want, get up and dance, just have a great time. You can create that club atmosphere right in your own entire home with playlists and technology. There's no reason why you can't have your own dance party, your own jazz club. I'm just telling you, you got to start thinking outside the box, because we're so focused in on bills and all those negative things. So start thinking outside the box. Get dressed up, right? Put on your cute little dress or whatever you want to put on. Your husband put on something, and you go to your own jazz club, right? You can control what is being played. And so I really like that idea. And that's something that Gil and I are going to do on Saturday. But again, create your own jazz club. The other thing I say do, and this is something that we really enjoy doing, and we used to do it different, but now I'm telling you to do it. Do a drive through ice cream and drive date, right? And what you're going to do is go through the drive through, order one of your favorite ice creams, and just go for a drive and get lost, right? Get lost and then find your way home. And while you're enjoying your ice cream, turn up the music and just cast your cares and eat some ice cream and find the fun in that, right? Because the conversation will be ongoing because you're going to be like, where are we going? I don't know. We're just driving, right? We're driving and we will find our way home. And it will get your mind off of going the same places, doing the same exact thing. So grab yourself some ice cream and literally just go for a drive. Go for a drive, not to a place that you already know, not to a park that you already have frequent. Go find a new park. Go discover something new. Go drive through a town that you have never been to, that you always wanted to go to. And then that way, when we do come out of quarantine, you could go back if you've seen some shops or a restaurant that you had, that sounded exciting that we know we can't go to. But when it opens back up, that'll be another place that you can go discover and explore. And hopefully the food is good, right? And the next thing is do an open mic night, right? I believe I'm one of the best singers, right? Other people would differ, but do an open mic night, right? And nowadays that you can even do a karaoke night, where now with the cell phones, you can upload the apps and just have a sing along and just enjoy yourself. And this can be something that the whole entire family can do if you just don't want to do it with your spouse. But I'm telling you to start having fun. That is something that we miss so much in our marriages. We get so serious, we get so bogged down with just stuff that is going on in our lives. But I'm telling you, you need to learn to have fun. You need to learn to just let the weight off and just escape for a few hours. It's okay. Because let me just tell you, the bills, the all the stuff that's going on with the coronavirus, it's going to be there. But just learn to take your mind somewhere else and quit focusing so much on the negative and focus on the positive, right? And the next thing that you can do is create a scavenger hunt, right? This is one of the funnest things that you can do is create a scavenger hunt. And your spouse on a scavenger hunt. And it could be around your house, in your house. It could be outside in your yard. If you live in an apartment, it could be on different floors. It could be just something really fun to do, right? Because again, you want to get some energy back into your life. You want to get some creativity back into your life. And it could lead to a happy ending. And you know what that happy ending is. Or it could lead to a prize. It could be something so simple, right? But just make sure that you make it fun. And one of the things that I love to do, and I did weekend before last, is that I created a spa day in my own house, right? And what I did was I took my 6-foot table that I normally use for bending, or when I need additional table space in my house, and I literally padded it with some old blankets, and I literally created a spa day. I put on some candles. I dimmed the lights down. I literally found this app that I'm loving called Calm, and it has ocean sounds, it has nature sounds. So I did that, and I literally just created a spa time for Gil because he needed to be pampered. He is one of our essential employees. He works for the Children's Hospital, and I just wanted to pamper him. I gave him a really good massage and a scrub and a aromatherapy bath. Just really created something special where he was able to relax. And so he's going to reciprocate, right? This not this weekend, because this weekend we're doing our jazz and all that kind of stuff, but the following weekend. So we have planned our date nights out, for the next couple of weeks. And so you can prepare and you can begin to really think about these things, because let me just tell you, if you don't infuse some fun in this, literally it's going to kill your spirit, because we get inundated every single day with negativity. What the virus is doing, how many people have passed away, how many people have been affected, all, what is closing down and all of these different things. But let me just tell you, your covenant is one of the most important things that we need to be tending to. I understand about bills. I understand about all of those different things. But let me just tell you, infuse some fun, some absolute fun. Learn to be kids again. It's okay. Finger paint, do something. And again, normally I tell you to do stuff in your bedroom. I'm telling you to get out of your bedroom and literally have some fun. It's okay. It's okay to lift the weight of the world off for you. Because again, in a couple of hours, you're going to be back in that place, but at least you can create memories that are good, that are fun, that are happy, things that you can talk about once all of this is over, right? And so make sure that you infuse some fun. Get those paints out, right? Steal them from your kids, right? Get the Play-Doh out. All of those different things that we used to do as kids, you got to bring those back. And you can do them as adults and literally having an amazing, amazing time. And like again, you're like, yeah, I don't have paint or whatever. Well, where I live is going to be cold for the next couple of days. And if you need to get out and get some fresh air, get yourself a blanket. Even if you just live on, in an apartment, you have a balcony, I'm sure. Go out there, you and your spouse go out there with a blanket and have some sandwiches and wrap yourself up and just look out at the stars. Do something different, because again, date night is what you make it, but you need to have it. And I understand that some people have small children, put them to bed and just learn to enjoy each other. Again, I hope and pray that these date night ideas that I gave you will spark some creativity in you, because it's in you. You just got to uncover all of those things that and lay away all the things that we're worrying about. And I get it. I understand the stress. I've been there. I've been stressed out too, right? But again, I need to really realize that at the end of this, I still want to have an amazing relationship with my spouse. I want him to love on me, and I want to love on him. And this is the time for us to really take care of one another and not tear each other down. And so again, I thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Make sure that you visit my website, gailcrowder.com. Make sure that you visit Wife Life You. It's a platform that I created for wives like you to have a place to go to get resources on top of resources to really help you on this wife life journey. Remember, I'm here rooting for you. I'm here for you. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next Thursday at 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night.